Hey guys, I'm Sebastian at Performance Play Sports Care in Costa Mesa, California. I'm going to show you the world's best rhomboid spasm exercise. It's going to be an exercise which helps out nearly immediately with a lot of people who are experiencing rhomboid spasms. And I know that in case you're wondering what that means, it's right around in here where I almost can't touch. It feels like I got to get a little lower than that logo is. I can feel the logo. Kind of like between the fingers, right around there. This is something that keeps people up at night. It's something that increases when they're laying down, when they're seated, when they're turning, when they're golfing. It's just horrible. I've had this too. There is a way to get rid of it. Most people, if they do the right things, this could be the right thing for you. It might not be the right thing. But when you find the right solution to the rhomboid spasm, then it melts away within usually about a week, 2 weeks period of time. So, in case you don't know who we are, I am one half of the locally world famous chiropractors in Orange County, California. I know locally world famous, it's an ongoing joke, so love it. Anyways, if you need help from us, we do offer online or in-person services. So if this works for you and you have questions for us, you can always continue to ask us questions and we can help you wherever you're at. So we're gonna go to the table here, but you can certainly use a chair, you can use the floor, carpet, flooring doesn't really matter too much. I'm going to pick the most inefficient thing, which is the table, mainly because I'm doing this between patients today, and this is just the setup that I have. So what we want to do first is we want to establish a nice position with our hands and elbows, okay? And so when I have you here, I should probably do this from the other way, actually. We're going to go here. Yeah, let me turn the camera real quick for you guys, okay? Because then you're only going to get part of me. Okay, again, so the table is the most inefficient thing, but I'm going to use this here anyways, and I'll flip around this way to make sure my elbows and hands are supported, okay? So what we're going to do is a variation of a plank, okay? And this might not be long enough for me. Let's get this longer. Okay. So we're going to make something like a diamond here between our hands, and what this will do is it'll make it so we kind of flare the elbows out a little bit. I don't need nor want your elbows directly underneath your shoulders. They need to be out a little bit, okay? It's going to feel like you're contacting the inner part of your elbow on the floor, all right? So what we're going to do is we're going to pop up onto the feet. Actually, we're going to go to the knees for a lot of people first, because I don't want to assume how strong everybody is. And so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to push our head and buttocks away from our hands. What you're going to notice is this is going to flatten my upper back, and it feels like you're using this part of your elbow and hands to push yourself. Yes, it is going to feel like your shoulders are doing something. And so we're going to hold you in this position here for about 5 seconds and then relax and go again. And so we're just going to rock it first. This is patterning a movement. We're getting the shoulder blade muscles to help support the rhomboid spasm. The rhomboid spasming because it's working a little bit too much. Okay? Next is we're going to back up a little bit more, so much so that we actually get up onto our toes. This is going to make the belly work a little bit and then come down and up and down, okay? You're going to notice some area right here that is working. You're going to notice your belly is working. And so we can double down on this concept and really turn up the volume on this type of exercise by pushing even further back this way. Imagine like you have a bucket of water on your lower back, and we're going to be raising that up towards that area of the ceiling. Not straight up, but that area of the ceiling. Okay, so we're going to set up again here. This time, again, I'm going to push the water so much so that I'm cheating and getting to my toes, and I really feel the belly and the shoulder blade in this position. Shoulder blade meaning the front side here, not the back side in this case. I guess I should be clear. This exercise should not create the rhomboid spasm in any way. Okay, so we're going to do this about 3 more times. Push the bucket of water up to the corner of the room, so much so that you get up to your toes and just hold. Breathe. In, out. In, out. Okay? The breathing cycle I want, it's challenging because I'm speaking to you, is 3 seconds in the nose, out the mouth 6. 3 seconds in the nose, out the mouth, 6. Okay? So while I talk you through this, I want you to continue to do this exercise. So stay down on the floor, and I'm going to approach the camera. I'll just talk to you through it. So again, I want you to form that diamond. You're going to use your elbows to push yourself, push that bucket up towards the corner of the room. Good. Come on up. Push that bucket. Now hold. Breathe in the nose. 3. Out the mouth. 6. One more. In the nose. Out the mouth. 6. And then come down. If you can't go through 2 breath cycles, that's okay. Go through 1. We're going to do this twice more. So go ahead and pop up. Push the bucket to the corner of the room. In the nose, 3 seconds. Out the mouth, 6. In the nose. Keep pushing that bucket. Out the mouth, 6. And down. And go again. In the nose, 3. Out the mouth, 6. In the nose, 3. Out the mouth, 6. You're probably going to start to shake if you haven't already. Good. Come on down. Now, I want you to test things out. Go ahead and sit up, stand, move your shoulder blade, move your neck, and see how your rhomboid spasm feels. What we want to see is the response of, wow, that's so much better. What this means is the shoulder blade, it just needs to be supported, okay? The rhomboid is just one muscle of the shoulder blade that attaches to the spine. The other muscles have to help. And so we know what we've seen on and on through research is that when we have the shoulder blade working in nice unison, a lot of times a lot of these things just melt away. And so this is just one of the best exercises that I've seen for rhomboid spasm that we coach a lot of people on day 1 when they're coming in for unrelenting rhomboid spasm types of pain. Even neck pain, shoulder blade, upper trap, levator scapula, all these things respond actually pretty well to this single exercise. And this exercise is usually about valid to do with, we usually say about 60 to 70% RPE relative, so it's a perceived effort. Perceived effort, 100% is like, dude, I can't do anymore. 0 is, I didn't do anything. And so rather than giving reps and sets to most people, we tell them to do a percentage effort range because everybody's a little different. And if I gave, say, you 5 reps and I gave someone else 10, they might be in phenomenal shape and this doesn't even smoke them at all. The idea is that it should be challenging yet doable, not painful yet effortful. And if that is the case, we have people do it for about 5 days, do about 70% perceived effort for about 5 days, and then we start to load them into a different step, which is going to be usually overhead shoulder movement or pulling or pushing movements. This is an isometric hold. It's a non-movement contraction that helps out really well, it's safe for most people because it's isometric. Isometric means non-movement contraction. Even a lot of times surgically, the first step into reintroducing load is an isometric non-movement contraction. And so it's very safe for a lot of people, but it should not hurt. I cannot stress this enough. A lot of people will tend to blow through pain. They say, no, I can do it. I can do it. Not if you can do it. It's if it's helpful to you, okay? That no pain, no gain thing is completely lost in a rehab world. It should not hurt. It should be effortful. It should not hurt, okay? Now, if you're looking for the next step beyond this, we do have a free gift for you. We offer a free gift with a lot of these types of videos because a lot of people will say, hey, that really worked well for us. What's the next step? Well, the next step, go ahead and go down to the bottom, scroll down if it's a phone, because the bottom, there's gonna be links in the description for the gift, and there might be something that pops up in the corner here too. So just get it. It basically covers the conversation that we have with a lot of people the second time where they're like, wow, that's really good. What do I do now? Good question. And so it's a little longer than this YouTube video is going to take, so we need to make sure that this conversation needs to be had and so you guys understand what is needed to dig yourself out of the hole, okay? Most people just focus on reduction of pain as their primary goal. It's a good short-term goal, but it's a horrible long-term goal because if you're anything like me, it's great to be out of pain, but I want to play baseball again, and I do, okay? Reduction of pain has nothing to do it doesn't directly relate to restoration of function or return to activity. And so reduction of pain is a good first step. It's really good. We got to build supports for the area, but we have to build some resiliency within the body to be able to get you back to the activity that you want. Not even sport, just normal activity like sitting for a long period of time, working, doing dishes, putting something over on, it seems like people are putting cereal on top of fridges. All these things are attainable again. They're just not attainable if you don't do the work that is after the reduction of pain, okay? So get the free gift. It's gonna be well worth your time. It's completely free. That's why we call it a gift. And if you wanna work with us, we do offer online or in person. We're in Costa Mesa, California. We'd love to help you out. You can check all of our Google, Yelp reviews if you want to. A lot of the Yelp reviews are hidden, but I think we have 155-star reviews in there. We haven't really had a bad patient experience for the most part in a very long time. I'm sure we will have one. We're not perfect, but a lot of times people are very satisfied. Even if they feel like they've tried everything, you have not tried what we have to offer. So check us out, subscribe to the channel, little link below. Use the search function, search for rhomboid, all that kind of stuff, and see you next time.